First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer. How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk. I got a great question I want to ask you. And it's a question that's not meant to be answered right now. This is a question that you need to take your time and you need to answer later. It's not a question that's immediate. It's a question that's going to take some time and that you really have to think through. Now, this video really could be given to anybody that's new, entering the field, or it could be given to anybody looking to do something in this field. And it's a great question. I'm going to ask it when we come back from our sponsor. Now, guys, if you haven't, the show Tier Talks for you, brave men and women that work in corrections. So please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. That bell is going to notify you every time I post a video. Stand by for our sponsor, and then I'm going to ask you a good question.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Thank you guys for listening to my sponsor. You know, I first came into this profession, I asked myself a very simple question. What do I want from this profession? What do I want from this profession? Answers were simple. I want a career, right? So I'm looking to make some money. I'm looking to move up. You know, the whole gamut. One of my answers to that question was, I also want to make a difference. But then I realized something as my career progressed. That last answer I had, I want to make a difference, does not answer that question of what I want from the profession. It answers another question. It answers what I can give to this profession. So now the question really is not what I want from this profession, because that's easy. You ask anybody that, anybody can answer that. That's an easy question. The question needs to be, what impact can I have on this profession? Now, this requires you to look in yourself and also get an understanding of what this profession is about. That means that you're going to have to look to the left and right. Look at the mission. Look at what the agency demands from its departments. Now, at the very beginning of my career, I was very myopic. My impact was going to be, I'm going to do what I can for custody, get custody recognized as law enforcement. And that's always been my mission, because I know what these brave men and women do every day. But then as I started to move up, I started seeing that there's a bigger picture to corrections. But I also started noticing that the field of corrections itself is not recognized for the good work that it does. And that's extremely frustrating. So here I am going on the lower level when I should have started from the higher level. And again, I didn't know that until I moved up. Recognize the profession. You recognize the people that work in that profession. So in this case here, I found out that my impact, my greatest impact, is going to be for the recognition of the profession, which will bring recognition to the people that work in this profession. Now, for you guys out there that may be new or looking to move up, I'm asking you this question. Where is your greatest impact going to be? Now, guys, it doesn't matter what our foundation is. It doesn't matter if our foundation's in custody, in social services, classification, mental health, medical education, you name the department. It doesn't matter where your foundation is. It matters in what you can give back as you start to move up. It matters what you are willing to take from the other departments so you can learn in an effort to move things in a manner where we're working together. The eclectic vision that is done collectively. We don't do this in an isolated fashion. So now if you take your skills from the foundation that you have created, how can you use those skills to balance out the total mission of what corrections is about? And that's where it's going to be different for everyone. And that's where we're all going to have different pieces of the puzzle and where we fit. Our foundation now molded to go with the bigger picture of what corrections is about. And that means, guys, that there's positions for everyone, as long as you give respect to each department and the mission that they have to accomplish. Because that's what creates a very diverse dynamic that truly, I'm telling you right now, will work. It's a diverse dynamic that appreciates each other, understands the mission, how we must work together, and that's where the greatest impact is going to be. And besides that, it shows that we cannot be divided. So I'm going to ask you this question one more time. What impact are you going to have in this profession? What impact are you going to create in this profession? Stop asking what this profession can do for you. What can you do for this profession? As always, guys, this show is Tier Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. Stay safe.